I'm on my way to a new place in Malaysia. I'm in this coffee shop, cafeteria, restaurant, and I ordered this local coffee. It's very, very sweet. Very sweet. Very sweet. It reminds me to the one in Vietnam that has condensed milk and a French toast. It's really good. Now waiting for my bus and getting ready. So we are on the way to Malacca, and we are in this bus stop. Our bus is over there, and we have like 20 minutes in this area. We still have like probably 30 minutes to Malacca. It's a really nice area. They have this prayer room over there. They have more like cafeteria shops. We have a sunny day, which is great. And something that really catch my attention is the palm trees all around the city. Let me show. So just a few of them, like this one, and it's all around the highway. It's kind of sad to see that. We have this area for meals. Price really pretty affordable. I already have my breakfast, but it's pretty big portion, as you can see.
The 16-year-old girl, I've not changed, I've not grown. I'm a 80-year-old man with a entire life. Sitting on the ground.
So this is the St. Peter Church. Actually is made for the Dutch, with an interior of Portuguese influence. We have a nice garden. Pretty small. It's supposed to be from the 16th century, so pretty old.
This is the bridge. Okay, that is the bridge. As we're going to walk closer, you will be able to see. You can make some information.
So this is the place where the fortress used to be. The Dutch built this fortress to protect the city from this river and from the other side, invasions. And this was destroyed by the British because they thought like they don't need this anymore. Interesting thing about this is that this church built in the 1800 is just laying on one side. So if you can see, maybe you can see that in the camera. We have this river. So cool. I'm sure it's very lively later in the afternoon and at night. And I saw some boats going around. So this is what used to be. We are here next to the river. We are in this corner. So this is the corner, and the river is just right next here. It was a Pentagon and destroyed by the British. So the tour guide was explaining that this was built by the Portuguese with the materials for the Portuguese, and then the influence of the Dutch people you can see in these bricks, which are thinner and red. We'll see in different buildings here that they built over the architecture of the Portuguese. It's a pretty nice neighborhood, very touristic by the way, and very old. We have some jackfruit here. are in the center city hall of the Malacca area, the heritage area. There's a church here, and there's so many of these tricycles, which offer you a ride with a thematic, which is quite crazy. And this is the old local government from the Dutch people. So the tour guide was explaining us that in the past we didn't have this, but you have a stage where they used to hang people here with the governor like going outside here in front of this balcony. Then we have the church here. It's quite nice. $17.53. Wow. We are going to the balcony area in the city hall center. So we're gonna have a view of the plaza. The tower. So we are in the Mary Hill now, and the guy was saying that everything you see here, it's human invasion through the sea. So the sea was just to this point, to the blue part with the fortress here, and this is an extension of what they built. Now you see the sea over there. Wow. This is the St. Paul Church, and it's empty. So this was a church built by the Dutch people, but because they built a new church close by, this was abandoned and used as a tomb for people around here. So we have this grave here, and down here it's a place, it's a grave as well, but people threw some coins. And this grave, like 2 meters and a half, almost 3 meters. No roof. And these are the canyons. This is the Dutch or British one, if I'm not wrong. No, this is the Dutch one, and this one is the British one. This used to be the only entrance to the fortress. You see the remains of the fortress there. They destroyed everything gradually once the invasion of the Dutch people, British people. So it reminds me of the ones in Lima, Callao, the Royal Felipe Fortress. This is the British one. It says William something, and actually those are the original ones. So you can see that the fortress, I think, start from here and finish over there, and it was pretty thick. Like I thought it was just this one, but this all this time. And in front we have the church, the Mary Hill. Wow. This is a replica of the original boat that sank many years ago with gold. And you can go inside, it's really nice. It's a museum now.
That's where they take the boat and then they come into Malacca by using the boat. So this is the mouth of the river, and that is the Straits of Malacca. So this is
This is Chinatown, and there's a couple of temples here and a lot of places to eat, streets. I guess at night it's more lively. So this is a Buddhist Chinese temple, and we can see all the incense here. It's similar to the one you find in Japan as well. People come here to pray. You can see the image in the front. We just visit the Chinese temple. It's a Confucian Buddhist temple, and it was built in the 1600s with the first group of Chinese migrants. It's amazing. It's so old. This is a mosque, and we have a huge carpet here. It's the first time in my life that I entered to a mosque. We have to take out here. People sit down in the front to pray. They have this area. It's like a like a fountain, like a pool, where people wash. If I understand clearly, they wash their hands and feet before going to pray here. Interesting. So we just visit the Buddhist temple. This is a mosque, and like Muslim temple. And it's interesting how merged the religions are around. So, and we saw the Catholic Church in the beginning as well. Wow. Another Chinese temple. So it's about 3:20, and I was expecting this street here more lively, but I guess it's later at 9 in the evening when you see many people, because most of the shops around are closed and some of them just open, small cafes empty. It's a nice area, but there's not so much people now. So I guess the best time to visit it is later. Oh, another temple. Whoa. Look at this street. So colorful. And we're about to get to the river now. Actually, the river we were early in the morning. So that's the city hall. And we were just behind that, and we were around. This is the river that leads to the ocean, is over there. And we come from there. Chinatown is over there. Wow. There's a dragon here.
아이스 챈돌 팥빙수. 맛집이 어디냐고 물어보시거든요. 푸디요.
Interesting. Now this is lively. So now this is lively. And this is the area of food. There are many sweets, cookies. So this street, Chinatown, is divided into streets. The other side is temples, and this side is more like flat. That's why it's this very lively area. Wow. A lot of durian, by the way. What the hell? The father of bodybuilding in Malaysia. So, I'm gonna finish this video. It's been a really nice experience. Short, but nice. And now we are going back to Kuala Lumpur, 2 hours. I don't know if I'm gonna record there, but just in case, see you in another video. This is like the Shibuya of Kuala Lumpur. It's very busy in the intersection of some streets. Now we are going to what I think is like Times Square of Kuala Lumpur. Very lively here. Amazing. Also have the great, like the biggest brands, clothing brands in France, and Rolex over there.